Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. I made a video like this recently, and on Facebook, two of the issues that are very important to me and that I share a lot of posts about are animals that need to be adopted and missing persons. There are far too many teenagers that run away from home thinking, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, I was a teenager once. My wife was a teenager once.
We've all been through it. We've all survived it.
Yeah,
I know it ain't easy, but
that's right. It's not easy, but you're gonna get killed out there.
My mother was no angel.
You're gonna get killed out there on the streets. I don't care if that SOB or whoever it is tells you he or she loves you. They don't love you. The person's what, in their 30s or 40s or 50s or older, and you're 14 or 15 or 16.
They're taking advantage of you.
Yeah, that's exactly
so
it.
You know, they're more than everybody else does. You can't be doing anything.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, please don't run away. If you're in an abusive situation, and I have a feeling a lot of kids.
All the cops.
Yeah, and I have a feeling a lot of kids don't even know what abuse really is. My wife went through it. I went through it.
Because your mom took your cell phone away from you, the cops are going to laugh their heads off.
Yeah, that's not freaking abuse.
That's not abuse. That's called disciplining.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, kids, I don't like seeing you get hurt. And please don't try and say, well, what about what you did when you were our age?
Life was entirely different then.
Yeah, we learned the hard way about a lot of things.
There was no such thing as a cell phone.
Yeah, and there was no internet.
You were lucky if you had cable.
Yeah, and I don't know about for my wife, but for me, cable didn't come until after I was 18.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, we lived so...
I can't remember when. My parents never, ever, ever had cable as long as they were alive.
And, when I lived outside of Houston, we didn't have cable. They didn't go that far out. And then when we moved to the hill country, the only way you could get TV was cable. And it was a family-owned...
I think it's like probably 94 when cable became available. My parents weren't about to put out money to get television.
94.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So,
we were relatively close to St. Louis, so it was branching out pretty quick.
But...
That would get rough, yes.
If you are 16 years old, and a 50-year-old says they love you, they don't love you.
Please stay away from them.
I'm 50 years old. My wife is 50 years old. Look at me. I have a wife. I have a life. I have a home. These people are not going to do right by you.
They're taking advantage of you, believe me.
Even if they're in their 20s and you are a teenager, it's the same freaking difference. Please, I beg you. I don't like seeing you get hurt. Don't run away from home. If you're being beaten, if you're being raped, if you're being molested, call the police. Go to a shelter for people your age. Yes, they exist. Do the research online. Contact Covenant House.
And if you're a teenager and you go with a person that's over 21, they can really get their ass in trouble legally.
Yeah.
Because it's called statutory rape.
There's a young lady, a girl, a teenager. Look, I didn't like being called a kid when I was a teenager. But guess what? I was a kid. Just like you are. You're a kid. You're a child. If there's a young girl, Abigail Hernandez, and of course I'd say it that.
Where's she at?
Nobody knows where she is. She ran away from home. She's from New Carey, i.e. New Hampshire.
People don't even know she's alive.
Yeah, we just don't know. I hope she's alive. We hope she's alive. We look for her. Yeah, it's hard to look for somebody in the middle of winter here up in the Northeast because you're all covered up.
And it's hell to bury your own child, because I know from the voice of experience, I have buried my own child.
Do you want your parents to? Do you really want your parents to go through that? Take some time and think about it. Like my wife said, taking your cell phone away, taking your internet away is not child abuse. Okay? We didn't even have those things when we were your age. People are using and abusing you. I don't know how to explain it so you would understand. Please don't run away. If you are being abused, contact a teacher, the principal, the nurse at school, the police, child welfare authority. Go to a shelter for children. Yes,
Go to
they
the police
exist.
station if you have to. Just walk in there and say, hey,
There you
I need
go.
to talk to a cop.
And you can ask to talk to a female or a male officer. It doesn't have to be whoever they send out to you. No, I'm not going to get into my opinion of most police, but
It ain't the greatest, but it ain't the best worst.
yeah. And hey, socks. So
But like the place we live in, our police force is what, maybe three people.
yeah. And
You can stand and have a conversation with them at a convenience store.
yeah, they hang out with the people. They are a part of the people, you know.
And the one ex-cop owns the ex-police chief of police owns one of the pizza joint in town.
So, you know, you could go to him. You could say, hey, you know, because he knows people, he knows resources. There used to be something called the 9 line. It doesn't exist anymore, which is very sad. It was a part of Covenant House.
What is it in New Hampshire? Is it the 211 or is it something 11?
I think it's 211.
It's like a social service line.
Call it. Just.
And it doesn't cost anything to call it. You know, it's like it's almost like it's a free line.
And they can tell you.
The state runs it, I think.
They can tell you where to go. They could probably have somebody go pick you up. Please don't run away. I mean, you know how it hurts? I don't even know you. I don't even know the people that I'm sharing information about on Facebook. But it hurts because I know some of them are going to be used and abused and murdered. You don't want to be murdered. Of course, you don't think that's going to happen to you, but guess what? Yeah, it can, and to a lot of you it will.
Because you're expendable.
Yeah, because you know, a person who is an adult by age, they have sex with you or they aid you in some way.
They're in trouble.
And they don't want to get busted, and you know what they look like. You have information about them. You know their email. You know their phone numbers. You know their address. They're going to get rid of you because they don't want to get caught. They're going to get rid of you. And let me tell you, my wife and I have driven cross country. There are all sorts of places to dump your body. So you'll never be found. Your body will never be found.
Honey, they could kill you, take you to Louisiana, and feed you to an alligator.
There you go.
And then you're gone for good, man.
So.
And nobody's going to find your body then.
Yeah, so please don't run away. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to get the freaking point across, but it's not. I don't know. Bye.